Getting a finished space with applied moldings may seem a little intimidating, but the truth is, in less than a day, with less than $100, we were able to go from this to this. And here's how we did it. So everybody knows that you need baseboards and trims and door casings in a space. However, you can take it one step further and you can use applied moldings on your walls to get a more sophisticated look. And I'm going to show you how. It's really simple. It's really affordable. We're using some poplar here, which can be caulked and painted. It'll blend right in. And it's going to look like we've done some high-end moldings on the wall when the reality is we're using something real cheap, really inexpensive, and it can be done quite quickly. You can map out any grid you want. We're going for a bit of a checkerboard here, and I'll show you how quick and simple this is going to be. So what I'm doing right now, I've done all my measurements and my pre-cuts. I'm just putting a few tiny nails in because I want to pin it in place. Some pieces might be tight when I get close to the end, and if I've got a little flexibility, that's good. Every wall is different, so you really should calculate your space, trying to keep all your boxes as even as possible. Windows and receptacles and light switches can be real obstacles, so you definitely want to try to plan around those. In a perfect scenario, you're going to be able to maintain your boxes without interfering with those items. It's not always possible, so sometimes you will have, like this is a perfect scenario where we've got our receptacle in the middle of a box. On that side it was a little more complicated. We'll have to work around it. So if you're looking to have a feature wall, maybe behind a bed or at the back of a living room, or you're just trying to make a statement in design and give a little more character to a home, this is a great project for that. Again, as you can see, I'm only a few minutes in and I'm almost done. Now don't be deceived, it did take almost half an hour to plan it out and pre-cut the boards. Another 15 to 20 minutes to draw the grid on. So this is the final phase, but it is the most rewarding. So there's not everyone has a pneumatic nailer like this and a compressor. You could rent one. However, there's many different ways to put applied moldings up. You could use carpenter's glue back there with some finishing nails. You could use some PL or any other adhesive. And one way to get these things up quickly, if you have a hot glue gun, you could put your regular adhesive or glue here, a dab of hot glue, get it up on the wall, hold it for 30 seconds. That hot glue will completely cure and hold it in place while the longer term glue has time to dry. Bingo. There we go. There's my grid, my 5-minute grid installation. Not bad, everything fits. There was nothing that was too snug or too loose. And now that I'm happy with it, I'm going to go ahead and nail it all in place, lots of nails. Then we will caulk all the seams, paint it out. We're going to have a nice feature wall. I really like the way the bedroom turned out. The applied moldings I did on the wall, it was simple, but it gives it a classy touch. And you'll notice I've painted everything out the same color from the trim, baseboards, and all the applied moldings, because I think that the 3D effect that we've created does a lot of talking in itself. It also allows us to do some neat tips and tricks like this. This is the access to the electrical panel. I think a lot of people get put off by the fact that they think this would be expensive or take a lot of time, but the truth is, it's a simple DIY project that took less than a day to put together with less than $100 worth of material. Makes it worth it for sure.